You know what I think is funny? Not funny ha ha, but funny suspicious or funny foul. I find it funny how like white news, like like mainstream news publications or coverage, they all of a sudden refer to Puffy as a rapper now. Before that, it was this ain't a diss to him, this or a diss to rappers or diss to I'm saying like before that, it was whenever they talked about him, it was mogul. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or they might have ran down a list of things. You know what I'm saying? Mogul producer, and you know what I'm saying? Things entertainer. When he in trouble, now he's a rapper. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't low. You know what I mean? This is why rappers don't want to be rappers. Welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, Mr. Monster Man Rocco, aka the Rockless Monster. Um, I'm the landlord around here. I'm the king around here. I'm the owner, tenant, and the janitor. I'm off the damn floor. Salute to my staff. They hold me down. They send me info. You know what I mean? New angles of new things that interest me. It's a lot of things that I get a lot of things to talk about, but how to sift through these things, like a lot of these things, a lot of these things, I don't feel passionate about. I don't have any real interest in. You understand what I'm saying? So, and plus, a lot of these things y'all don't care about. I could talk about myself, but y'all don't care about that. You understand what I'm saying? I came on here. Pause. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. I came on here, made wholesome videos about my time in Disneyland. Y'all don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I tell y'all about, you know, if I ain't talk about nothing with no static, y'all ain't clicking on it. You know what I mean? I noticed a couple of people was triggered in one of my last videos. I mean, like, I get it. I was kind of doing a little bit more than usual, but I was a little bit triggered by the video, the Diddy video. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, man. I mean, like, I deleted those comments. People left some comments and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I get it. Maybe I was doing a bit much, but I still deleted those. Um, because why you click on the video anyway? So in New Diddy news, the Illuminati is releasing the white chicks. Now that's what somebody said to me. Um, Somebody said jokingly because it's like all of a sudden, you know, like it's one thing. How do I go about saying this? Like white chicks in a situation like this is dangerous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean everybody in our community, we are all familiar with the phrase of, you know, the phrase or the concept that black women aren't protected. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have that and it's just fair to say we don't have that same saying about white women. Like, we have like comedians who may joke about, you see a white woman, you walk on the other side of the street. I mean, like drama with a white woman is just like it appears that the law protects them with a different type of vigor. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it seemed like to us, right? Um, and two of them have just showed up, and that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, listen. Let me say this. Cassie came out. She made a statement. You know what I'm saying? And salute to her and all of that. she said something that was deep. She was like, please, she asked that we all have the strength to believe the victim the first time, and we would like to do that, but unfortunately, we've been duped before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about, because technically all of this ain't. I know technically this ain't none of my. When I say we've been duped, technically this ain't none of my business. But at the same time, it is. It's all of our business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on a certain level. You know what I mean? Like, the saying, and injustice to anyone is an injustice to everyone type of concept. Sort of philosophy. But like, I know people personally who have been falsely accused of things. You know what I'm saying? So where it would really in real life affect my life personally. Like it did. Like, I got a cousin that went to jail for some false, false accusations. And just not always in that department. Like I might have mentioned in the blog earlier. I got an older brother who was locked up as long as I can remember. Like, he just came home. I still ain't even meet him yet. You know what I mean? It wasn't for these type of allegations, but it was for some other type of madness that my other older brother was like, he did not do that. He was in the crib with me the whole night. And and it's anyway, I digress. You understand what I'm saying? So we've been, as a society, we've been duped on many levels. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to just take you know, the boy who cried wolf syndrome. It's kind of hard to take the word of just, what I'm saying, of somebody without no proof or no evidence or whatever like that. I think if the law, the laws of the land did a better job at, like if you were found to be lying, and not just if the dude was, all right, let's say a girl put charges on a dude, right, and he don't get found guilty. That don't necessarily mean that she was lying. You understand what I'm saying? It could have just, he could have took it to trial, and it wasn't enough evidence sufficient to convict him, right? That doesn't mean she lied. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if it's proof that he lied, that she lied, then she should eat the charge, right? Like, if that was a rule, then I think everybody would feel way more comfortable in believing the victim, any and every victim when they say it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just women, it's not just those kind of situations. You got people who put charges on people all the time, like on some racism, on some, you know what I'm saying, on some Jussie Smollett, like people do all kind of whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know. You know what I mean? And so there's that. You know what I mean? And I've always been a conspiracy theorist where I believe that yeah, okay, let's say Puffy is guilty of the Cassie shit. We all seen the video and all of that, right? Um, but just like like just out of no, she just. I mean, we all know I can't remember. We all know they have this window of where it's like they have these victims have until 2025, like July, August, or something like that, 2025 next year, to file civil suits. These ain't criminal. These ain't, you know what I'm saying, like, but they can get bread. And if they pour enough dirt on Puffy's name, you know what I mean, and like it's like the statute of limitation has expired on the criminal acts that are being accused or alleged in these situations, right? So they can't do nothing with it criminally, but you keep, like, they trying to take the boy down. They all, you understand? Guilty or not, they done with him. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in the mindset of I'm in the mind frame of believing when they get to that when it gets to that point, they gonna get you up out of here either way. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not. This ain't got nothing to do with no. This is not bias. This ain't got nothing to do with no bias. Guilty or not, they gonna get you up out of here, or they. I mean, maybe a few have survived, but you know, my research ain't that strong yet. You know what I mean? Um, like it's just a bad look, and then the little, the little homie, little Puffy, he went and put out the song and all of that with and so how many it's like he put out the song and they was like, oh, we putting out diss tracks? Oh, we putting out diss tracks, and then they dropped the video. How many other videos are there? Because the feds dropped that video. The Fed, I mean, as it said, what has been said, like the feds went to leaked it to CNN. To CNN, they're like, oh, this going worldwide. This ain't going to DJ Academics or whoever, worldwide. How many other, what I'm saying? It pains me to even think. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, because if he got more videos, man, it's crazy. Because look, I know myself, right? Any video, if I have videos, like any videos I got, any videos I make, I aim to keep them unless they make me. I just don't tape. I don't tape things I ain't got no business taping. You understand what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? But any video, if you tape a video of yourself, something you did that you might have thought was, like, how many niggas I know got crimes on their phone right now, just like ass whoop videos. Like they put the pause on somebody and they had somebody filming. They just got it right now. Just they'll show it to you. You know what I'm saying? If the barbershop conversation calls for it, there. You understand what I'm saying? But they went in some crib and they took out whatever they took. Who knows how many videos? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, you can't use these. I mean, if all of these people coming out, these white chicks or whatever, they talking about things that 20 years old, 20, 30 years old and all of that, right? You can't really use that in your criminal case, but you can use it to kill him in the court of public opinion. And you can also, if you could keep forcing him to pay, then you can possibly bleed his funds all the way out for when your criminal case, whenever you launch that criminal case that y'all building up or whatever, he won't have the funds to. I mean, like I know, like Puffy is rich, but I don't know. I mean, all the pocket watches, how much money he got? How many times can he pay out 30 million before that start to hurt his bottom line? Like I don't know. I don't. I don't. I'm saying, like, but yeah, no disrespect to the white women who just the not the white. It's not make this. It's what white women are scary to black people. I'm just saying, to black men, it's scary. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to just label that, but I apologize for just labeling them like. But to the the newly uh discovered, or to the two victims who just went public and all of that. I don't mean to just to just dump on what y'all say. I apologize for that. I'm just saying it's just crazy. Like I'm a I happen to be a conspiracy theory already. It didn't start with this. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not out here caping for Puffy. I'm not doing that either. I'm just speaking on something that I speak on in my own, like this. It's a conversation that happens in my actual living room. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Um, Yeah. These feds are ruthless. Let me tell you something. You know what I noticed? Police are petty, right? I'm sure y'all all know this. But a long time ago, I posed a question. Some time ago, I posed a question to myself or to whoever was around me at the time. Like, have police ever solved any rappers' unalivings? I heard YouTube like that word a little bit better, right? Has and just throughout the years, like the first real the first real loss hip hop had in a tragic manner was, in a violent manner was Scott LaRock, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first heartbreak I ever felt in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, they didn't solve that murder. They didn't solve nothing else along the way. But Scott LaRock passed away in what was it? August 27th, 1987. Right? NWA put out F the Police. What was it? August 9th, 1988. Right? And I mean, like Skylar Rock case could have still been open then, but NWA put that song out, and we all sang it. We all loved it. We still love it. We still stand by it. And I'm just saying they could be petty like that. Like that we don't like rappers. I never underestimate the petty in nobody. I'm just saying that's just me. And I'm a admitted conspiracy thinker. I just don't be on here with all of these long head theories, pause, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to hear that shit from Rockness Monster. Half of y'all don't want to hear this from me. Go buy my music. And put a link in the description. You understand what I'm saying? Get out my comments talking about rap or you whatever that shit you is talking about. Go buy something. The link will be in the description. Salute to the citizens. I was able to write down some of y'all names and all of that. Monster Nation tax paying citizens, Capricorn John, Redeem Williams, Boss Hog, I Crook, Timothy Jarman or Jarmon, Jarmon, Steve James, Girbino. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. It's something I missed, but I gotta search deep. I'm having I ain't figure out how to just get to a list of y'all. I'm doing it or analog, finding them manually. Oh, that's another one. Scroll, scroll, scroll. That's another one. Scroll, scroll. So you know what I'm saying. I get to y'all. Appreciate y'all donations and all of that. Um, but yeah, it's a dirty game they playing, man. And I'm just it's I don't I don't want to get on here and be going crazy on nobody. Like I did get a little bit extra a few blogs ago. Don't mind that. I, I'm working on it. It's being reactionary. Um, but yeah, if y'all made it to the end of this blog, man. Y'all like prayer? Y'all like prayer? Like them four prayer hands and jump off and like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Hit the bell for notifications. I'm gonna break up the monotony though. I'm gonna give y'all a new episode of Sigma, a new episode of It Went Down Like This. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I mean I agree with y'all. I'm tired of talking about this, but if I talk about this other stuff, y'all gotta watch it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta spread the word. You understand what I'm saying? Or else I'm gonna just go back. I mean, what y'all think? Why y'all think I do this? Hmm? Let's be reasonable. Um, but yeah, um, dope stories is all. Oh yeah, and there is a topic that somebody in the comments came up with. It want that they y'all suggested, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it soon. Y'all think I should do a live, or y'all think I should just do a blog on it? The topic is my bad. The topic is it involves like whether we boot camp click, just my whole movement with why we never tried to go mainstream or something like that. And the fact of the matter is we never tried not to. You understand what I'm saying? But we'll get into to what all of that means. You understand what I'm saying? All right, rock on, rock on.